Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Monday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I am going to be your host this evening. Hope you're doing well out there. Thank you so much for spending your Memorial Day evening here with us. Hope you had the day off of work and that you've enjoyed a nice long weekend. Let's play a game to cap off this fun long weekend for you all. Come on over and get your team signed up this evening on our fully interactive virtual answer sheet, which you can find at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, you're going to notice we're looking for 3 pieces of information from you. That includes a team name, an email address, and then there's a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. If you're in the league, thank you so much for playing with us for season 54 of NYC Trivia League. Our next Tournament of Champions is coming up 1 week from today. So see how it's going for your team thus far. Tonight's quiz as well as Wednesday's quiz do count for our current season, but we will be sending out invitations in the next day or so. So keep an eye out and kindly RSVP so we know if you're going to be here 1 week from today. Also, here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. Also, if you're not in the league, no worries. We're very happy that you're playing with us here tonight as well. This evening, we are going to be working through 4 rounds of trivia. Each of those rounds is going to be in a different category. Rounds 1, 2, and 3 are all question and answer style themes. And our 4th and final category of the evening is a picture round. So the majority of this game are these question and answer rounds. And here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you a question right here out loud. As I ask the question, it will pop up directly on your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. So that means you can see the questions as I'm asking them. Some of the questions may have multiple choice options. In fact, there are quite a few multiple choice questions this evening, and others are going to be short answer in nature. For the short answer questions, enter in the response that you think is correct, and then please make sure you click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, that is right. There's a countdown timer for all of those questions. Keep an eye out for it because it really can catch up on you. Make sure you click submit answers, and let's say you spell something wrong. Don't worry about it. We have a great system in place to handle such situations. The wonderful Trivia Peter is working behind the scenes tonight, and he will make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. Thank you so much, Peter. You're the best. Also, let's say you want to change a response and you still have some time left on that timer. Feel free to enter in a different response. Just make sure you click submit answers again so we get your updated answer. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. I hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day, and thank you for spending the holiday with us. Come on, get yourself signed up for tonight's game by coming to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, this video stream is embedded directly on the page. Enter in those sign-up details. Click that button that says join game. Our 4th and final theme of the night is going to be that picture round, which is structured a wee bit differently than rounds 1 through 3. And I will walk you through the specifics when we get to that point of the quiz. Before we officially dive into round number 1, I do have 2 simple rules that I ask that you abide by this evening. Rule number 1, the most important rule. There is no cheating in trivia. Please refrain from looking the answers up. I am well aware that you all have the internet at your fingertips. Do not use that to your advantage. Let us find out what kinds of knowledge are rattling around in your brain here this evening. It's not nearly as impressive if you ask your device what the answer is. So don't cheat. Rule 2, please don't give away the answers in the chat. That's really it. That is all we ask of you all. This is your last chance to get signed up for tonight's quiz before we jump into the first round. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Fill out those sign up details. Click that button that says join game, and you're going to be joining these wonderful teams from our first sign up tonight, the Helsinki Syndrome, down to our most recent sign up, the Quizlamic State. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Best of luck. All right, everybody, round one this evening is in the category of Shark Week, or pardon me, not Shark Week, Shark Tank. Glad I corrected that because tank actually is one of the key words in this round. So sharks, tanks, Shark Tank. Let's do it. Round one, question one. The characters Toothless, Mushu, and Smog could tell you that this is the alliterative name of the Canadian version of the TV show Shark Tank. Your first question of the game, did you know Shark Tank in Canada is known as Dragon's Den? Dragon's Den, your correct response for number one. That show appears all over the world. It originated in Japan, actually. Question number two. The Trench is the subtitle of a 2023 sequel to what movie that opened wide in 2018? The Trench is the upcoming sequel to The Meg, is your correct answer, as in Megalodon, The Meg. Question number three. The character Thomas the Tank Engine was introduced in the Railway series of books by Rev W. Awdry in what decade? Multiple choice there. When did Thomas the Tank Engine come into this world? Thomas the Tank Engine has been around since 1946, the 1940s. Your correct answer for number three. 30% of you all getting that one correct. Pretty tricky here. Let's see how you do on number four. Jaws was based on a novel, but was also loosely inspired by the play An Enemy of the People by what Norwegian playwright who also wrote A Doll's House? acting as inspiration for the movie Jaws. An Enemy of the People was a play by Henrik Ibsen. Ibsen, your correct response for number four. On to our fifth question in this Shark Tank themed round. Here it is, number five. It's a 50-50 question. The Scrub Daddy is one of the most successful products featured on Shark Tank. The Scrub Daddy becomes firm and rigid when exposed to water at this temperature. Two options there. Is it cold or hot that makes the Scrub Daddy rigid? I want one of these. I've used them at other people's homes. I think they're fun. They're cute. They've got a little smile. They become rigid when they are cold. Cold is your correct answer for number five. 65% of you all got that one right. Let's see how you do on question number six. With beers like Citrus Squall and Sea Quench Ale, what Milton, Delaware brewery gets its name from a species of shark? Team 578, I'm pretty sure that's what Scrub Daddy's supposed to do. Maybe yours is broken. If you have any further information, maybe it got flipped somehow, but I'm pretty sure cold makes it rigid. I do have an answer for you all for number six. That brewery is called Dogfish Head. Dogfish is the type of shark. Dogfish Head, the brewery. Four more questions in this Shark Tank round. Here it is. Question number seven. What 2014 movie starring Brad Pitt and Michael Pena depicts tank warfare in World War II? That 2014 movie about tank warfare in World War II is called Fury. Fury is your correct response for number seven. Question number eight. Damond John, one of the investors on the series Shark Tank, is best known as the CEO of what apparel company? He is the CEO of Fubu is your correct response for number 8. Question number 9, our penultimate question in round number 1. What Italian Renaissance man created early prototypes for a flying machine, parachute, and of a tank? A literal Renaissance man. That person who made up a prototype for a tank is Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci, your correct response for number 9. Looking for a high number there. We got 87% of you all with a correct answer. And our final question in round number 1. What U.S. city is home to the NHL team, the Sharks? The home of the hockey team, the Sharks, is San Jose, San Jose, California. That brings us to the end of our first round of the quiz. Hope it's going well for you all thus far. Let's check in with our standings. We've got a tie right now in 10th place with 8 points. We Drink and We Know Things 22 and 69. The Rubber Yolks, Porch Turd 2, Deck Turd, tied in third with 9 points. The Quizlamic State, We Drink and We Know Things 12. Brusual Suspects, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Team 578, Fancy Free, and the Helsinki Syndrome. And tied for the lead right now are 2 teams with perfect scores, 10 for 10, McClunky and Team 570. Did you know we do private events? We would absolutely love to work with you. I am the coordinator of our private events. You can reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. We do events in person, virtually, or some combination of the two. We are here to customize the content specifically to your interests. So let me know whatever you would like for it to be about. Send me an email and we will get working on it. Also, we can do mixtape bingo virtually or in person. We do corporate events, personal gatherings like birthday parties and baby showers. Think of us next time you have something to celebrate and reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. 8. Round 2 tonight is in the category of word plus word equals word. Here's how this round is going to work. Each question in this round features separate descriptions of 2 different words. Your answer will be the compound word you get when you combine the first 2 words described. It's going to make sense. I do have an example for you all to kick this round off. The example is worth 0 points, and here it is. A unit of time equal to 60 minutes plus a type of onion in a 2022 Rian Johnson movie equals this object found in a Boggle game set. So what are those 2 words described that come together to form a compound word? 60 minutes, aka an hour, and we've got a glass onion coming together to form the word hourglass. You get the idea. Hourglass, your answer for this one. There will be 11 questions in this round since we had this example. So this next one is our first one that's worth any points, but I'm going to call it question number 2. Let's do it. A fruit that has varieties such as Concord and Lemberger, plus a mid-2010s app that primarily hosted 6-second long video clips, equals this word found in a 1968 hit song for Marvin Gaye. Concord and Lemberger are types of grapes. That app is Vine. They come together to form grapevine. Your correct answer, as in I heard it through the grapevine. Our second actual question in this round, but we'll call number 3. The largest internal organ of the human body, plus a small body of still water, equal this large port city in the United Kingdom. That largest port city in the United Kingdom, or pardon me, not largest, but large, is Liverpool. Liverpool, your correct response for number 3. Question number 4, last name of the comedian who had the 2023 Netflix stand-up special Selective Outrage, plus last name of the artist who painted the 1942 work Nighthawks, equals this small species of penguin. Selective Outrage, a stand-up special by Chris Rock. The creator of Nighthawks is Edward Hopper, coming together to form Rockhopper, a type of penguin. Rockhopper, your correct response for number 4. Question number 5. Device used to raise and lower watercraft in a canal, plus either the mandible or maxilla, equals this alternative name for the bacterial disease tetanus. I personally love these sorts of puzzly rounds. If you know part of it, hopefully it leads you to the other part of it. It can be a beautiful thing. Your answer for this one, tetanus, is also known as lockjaw. Lockjaw, your correct response for number 5. Question number 6, word that precedes hill in a neighborhood in northwestern Brooklyn plus a slang term for marijuana equals this last name of the Penguin in the Batman universe? That neighborhood in northwestern Brooklyn is Cobble Hill meets pot gets you Cobblepot, as in, I believe, Oswald Cobblepot. Cobblepot, your correct response for number five, or rather, number six. Question number seven. A 90s sitcom that primarily takes place at Tom Nevers Field, plus Greek god of nature with goat characteristics, equals award-winning board game from 2019 centered on observing birds. That award-winning board game from 2019 is called Wingspan. Wingspan, your correct answer, as in Pan, the Greek god of nature, with goat characteristics, and the TV series Wings, which you may know featured none other than. He's back, everyone. You've been shaloobed. You all watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel this season? It's so good. It just ended. I loved it. All right, we've got a few more questions in this round. Here is question number 8. A Vietnamese soup consisting of broth, rice noodles, herbs, and meat, plus a word that follows square in the name of a video game company that created the Final Fantasy franchise, equals this city that is home to the WNBA's Mercury. We've got pho plus Enix, which gives us Phoenix. Phoenix, your answer for number 8. 3 more questions in this round. Here is number 9. Word that describes a prize awarded to a holder of a lottery ticket at a function, plus the oldest son of Bob and Helen in a 2004 animated movie, equals this company that acquired the app Caviar in 2019 for $410 million. That prize awarded to a holder of a ticket at a function is a door prize. We've got door plus Bob and Helen Parr of The Incredibles' eldest son is Dash. It gives you DoorDash. DoorDash, your correct response for number 9. Question number 10. The person that was claimed to be mine by both Brandy and Monica in a 1998 song, plus real person in the title of a 1985 Val Kilmer comedy, equals this indie rock supergroup composed of Julian Baker, Phoebe Bridgers, and Lucy Dacus. Brandy and Monica sang The Boy Is Mine. That Val Kilmer movie is called Real Genius. We've got Boy Genius, the supergroup, Boy Genius. And we are on to our final question in round number 2. Word plus word equals word. A Mont Blanc or Caran Dash, for example, plus to secretly run away in order to get married equals this wife of Odysseus in the Odyssey. Mont Blanc and Caran Dash are types of pens. Running away to get married, you may know better as to elope. And then we've got a pen plus elope gives us Penelope, the wife of Odysseus in the Odyssey. 97% of you all got that one right. We're going to call that one a social. That does bring us to the end of round number 2. We are halfway through the quiz. Let's check in with our standings. Right now, in 11th place, we have a tie with 17 points. The Rubber Yolks, Brusual Suspects, and the Babadook. Tied in 8th with 18, We Drink and We Know Things 22 and 69, and Fancy Free. Tied in 3rd with 19 points, the Quizlamic State, We Drink and We Know Things 12, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, as well as Team 578 and the Helsinki Syndrome, continuing to have perfect scores 2 rounds into the game, 20 out of a possible 20 points. McClunky and Team 570. Everybody, our upcoming schedule, let's check it out. I mentioned it briefly earlier. Our next quiz, it's going to be on Wednesday. We're back to normal this week. Our Wednesday game is going to start at 8 o'clock Eastern time right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And as previously mentioned, the virtual championship for season 54 of NYC Trivia League is going to be right here on Monday, June 5th. So that's 1 week from today, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We will be sending out an email with further details on that. And kindly remember to RSVP so that we know if you're going to be here or not next week. Let's get into our third round of the evening. 8. Round 3 this evening is in the category of Where Is It? Where is it? The topic in this round, I'm going to mention a person, place, or thing, and it is your job to choose from 4 options. Which of those 4 options is the location of said item. Let's do it. Round 3, question 1. Where is it? The Venus de Milo statue. You see those 4 choices. Pick one. If you want to visit the Venus de Milo statue, head on over to the Louvre Museum. The Louvre, your correct response. Uh-oh, Team McClunky getting worried for this round. I hope not. We'll see if you can hold on to that perfect score. No pressure. Question number 2, the islets of Langerhans. Where are those? You got some options. The islets of Langerhans are in one of our internal organs, as you can see from those options. The one that's correct is the pancreas. Pancreas, your correct response. 66% of you all got that one right. Question number 3, where is Rucker Park? The famed Rucker Park, located in Harlem, is your correct response for number 3. Was it a tricky one? Let's find out. I'm guessing probably, or maybe not. 53% of you got it right. Hedging my bets there. Question 4, the headquarters of automaker BMW. Where is it? BMW's headquarters, we know it's in Germany, but which of those German cities, if you put Munich, you got that point for number 4. Question number 5, the town of Avonlea in the book Anne of Green Gables. Where is it? Anne of Green Gables Avonlea can be found on Prince Edward Island. PEI, your answer for number five. Our sixth question in this round: the Statue of Unity, the world's tallest statue. Where is it? This one was my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you would have known at some point this evening that the Statue of Unity was going to be coming up. And hopefully you gathered that it's located in India. India is your correct response for number six. Give me a follow on Instagram. I will help you out with a hint every Monday and Wednesday. You can find me at Trivia Meredith. Question number seven: where is it? Greendale Community College on the TV show Community. Having watched most of this series myself, I think I probably would have gotten this one wrong because it so clearly films in California, but apparently Greendale is in Colorado. Colorado is your correct response for number seven. 56% of you all knew that one, and I want you on my trivia team. Question number eight: Keanu Reeves' birth country. Where is it? So clearly, you all have just been Keanu'd. Where is the fine Keanu Reeves from? His father is English. He grew up in Canada. He probably now lives in the United States, but he was born in Lebanon, is your correct answer for number eight. Question number nine: Mount Kilimanjaro. Where is it? Mount Kilimanjaro can be found in Tanzania is your correct response for number 9. And that brings us to our final question in round number 3. Where is it? Our topic. Here's number 10. A Brannock device, most appropriately. Named for the person who invented it, a Brannock device is one of those metal things that you put your foot in to measure it at a shoe store. Shoe store would be the most appropriate place to find a Brannock device. Though you never know, it could turn up at a blood bank. Maybe. That does bring us to the end of round number 3. We've got one more category to go this evening. Let's check in with our standings as we head into the final round. In 15th place with 21 points, we have Porch Turd 2, Deck Turd. In 14th with 22, Brusual Suspects. In 12th, we have a tie with 24 between Team 578 and Fancy Free. In a tie for 8th with 25 points, the Quizlamic State, the Rubber Yolks, Why Not Zoidberg, and the Babadook. In 7th place with 27 points, McClunky. Tied in 4th with 28 points, We Drink and We Know Things, 22 and 69, as well as Team 578. And tied for the lead right now, we've got 3 teams who've only missed 1 point in the game, 29 out of a possible 30 points. We Drink and We Know Things, 12, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and the Helsinki syndrome. Round 3 really changed things up quite a bit here. It all comes down to our final theme of the evening, the picture round, which tonight is in the category of TV doctors. In this round, you are going to see 10 images that depict TV doctors. You'll see them all at the same time, and inside of each image is a number 1 through 10. It is your job to name the character. Please enter in your responses on the corresponding numbered lines underneath the images on your page. So yes, order does matter in this round. You all are going to have 5 minutes to work on this picture round. And when we get to the end of that 5 minutes, we'll come back together, go over the correct responses, and then I'm going to ask you a tiebreaker question to close out tonight's game. All right, everybody, best of luck. Please name these TV doctor characters. Hello. We are halfway through the picture round. Hope you know the names of some of these characters. You've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Make sure you put your answers in the correct order. We'll be back soon to see how you did and move on to that tiebreaker. We are almost there, everybody. Keep an eye out for the countdown timer. It's coming your way any moment here. Enter in some guesses if you have any blanks left. We'll see how you did in the countdown timer is moving. Our category here, TV doctors. We're looking for the names of the characters. Image number one of House fame, that is Dr. Gregory House. Number two from Star Trek, that is Leonard McCoy. Bones or Bones or McCoy. Any of those are going to get you the point. Number three from Frasier, that is Dr. Frasier Crane. Image number four, that is Dr. Quinn of Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman fame. Image number five from Scrubs, that is Elliot, Dr. Elliot Reed. Image number six from, let's see, The Incredible Hulk, I believe. That is David Banner is your correct answer. Number seven from MASH, that is Hawkeye, or more specifically, Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce. Number seven from the X-Files, that is Dr. Dana Scully. Number eight from Grey's Anatomy, that is Dr. Miranda Bailey. And number 10 From the self-titled show, that is Dr. Doogie Howser. Interesting note that on the Hulk TV series, the Hulk's name was David Banner rather than Bruce Banner as we know him today. I do have a tiebreaker question for you all before we check out your final standings of the evening. As always, the tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal in placing your response is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. So that means you can guess over or under in the event that you're part of a tie. Whoever's closer is going to break that tie. Here's the question. How many episodes aired of the 90s sitcom Doogie Howser, MD? If your team ended up in the top 15 or so teams this evening, we will calculate the results of your tiebreaker and put them over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see how you ended up doing based on your tiebreaker responses. The question: how many episodes aired of the 90s sitcom Doogie Howser? 97 is your correct response for the tiebreaker. That does bring us to the end of our quiz. As a reminder, we will be back on Wednesday. You can find us, that's the wrong slide. You can find us right here at 8 o'clock Eastern time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And then you're going to be receiving an invite to our Tournament of Champions. Kindly RSVP. We'd love to see you 1 week from today. Also, on your page this evening, there are some tipping widgets. If you enjoyed the quiz tonight, you like playing with us in general, consider a donation. They are always much appreciated. Let's head on over to the winner's circle. What ended up happening here tonight? Finishing up the quiz in a tie for 18th place with 27 points. J&J, Team Cockroach, the next Carbonation, and Team Cockroach. Tied in 16th place with 29 points. Plants Make Love 2 and Better Late Than Never in 15th place with 30 points. Porch Turd 2, Deck Turd. Finishing up in 14th place with 31 points, we have Brusual Suspects. In 13th with 32, Fancy Free. Tied in 10th with 34 points, the Rubber Yolks. Why Not Zoidberg and Team 578. Tied in 8th place with 35 points, the Quizlamic State and the Babadook. In 7th place with 36 points, McClunky. Tied in 4th with 38 points, We Drink and We Know Things 22. We Drink and We Know Things 69. And Team 578. And we've got a three-way tie for the lead tonight. All three of these teams only missed one question all night. 39 out of a possible 40 points. Congratulations go to We Drink and We Know Things 12. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and the Helsinki Syndrome. Well done. Impressive scores. We will be back on Wednesday. Thanks again for spending your Memorial Day with us. I hope you all are doing well out there. And we'll see you real soon. Thank you so much, Peter, for keeping this game running smoothly behind the scenes. Thank you to Cullen for making this quiz possible. And thank you to Murr for creating this great software that you all played the quiz on tonight.